right, yeah. Here we are on Night Sounds. Thanks for tuning in. We're streaming live on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, and K-Tahoe and South Lake Tahoe. You're tuned in to Night Sounds. Barry Funkhauser here with Joe, my trusty co-host and general favorite person. And now,
thanks, man.
it's time tonight to bring on the panel. Now, we've never done this before on the program, but we're bringing on several people tonight to talk about classic rock, music, AI, probably the Beatles will get in their new song too, and all that stuff. So first off, let's bring on the CEO and head writer from Tranquility magazine. It's Jasmine, my Royce right
there. Nice to meet you both, and nice to see you. Thank you for having me. This is intriguing. You know I love music, so I'm all on board for this.
There she is in her glasses, and she looks like she's ready to land an airplane.
I know. It's like I'm pivoting because I'm not far from LAX, so you would probably hear that in the background. So I was trying to stifle it to make sure my directions are clear for those passengers going into single lane. You know, exits are on the right and the left, and you know.
Oh wow, she's too good at this.
Buckles in, and your security policy. You can read the profile in the back of the seat, so make sure you do that.
Have a safe flight, everyone. Let's also bring on these boys. Oh man, who's here from the Chester Copper Pot? Who do I see there? Is that CJ and Lucien? Is that you guys there?
No, CCP, man.
Loomis. That's
Loomis. CJ.
Yeah, that's Loomis. That's CJ. Yeah.
They're in the backyard on the patio now.
That's Barry.
There they are. They're in a band.
That's Barry.
As usual.
E.T. phone home.
And they're in a band called the Chester Copper Pot. They're a very popular band here in Southern California. And coming back to the program, Paul Biderman's here too. There he is.
Hey, all right.
5 of us.
Oh, look at
6 of us.
Names I have to remember.
Look at that.
You don't have to remember anyone's name. It's just dude and dude,
Jasmine.
other
Jasmine,
dude,
Paul, Joe,
guy with the hat,
Barry.
Barry.
There will be a quiz at the end.
Yeah, you have to say exactly like you're like, it's Barry.
Barry.
All right, Barry, get into it, buddy. Let's talk about some classic rock.
All right. Well, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame ceremony happened this past Friday, and I want to play you. I want to play it for you as soon as I figure out how to use technology. You know what I mean? Because this is all new. Especially with all of you there, and then now I have to play a video too. So it's like,
no pressure, Barry.
Wow, so much to do.
I think I'm ready though. I believe
every man says that.
So this year's Rockin'. Watch the video. Listen, watch the video, please.
George Michael, Missy Elliott, Willie Nelson, and Sheryl Crow will be entering the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Missy Elliott secured a spot in her first year of eligibility, while George Michael earned his by winning the annual Hall of Fame fan vote. The class of 2023 also includes Kate Bush, Rage Against the Machine, and the Spinners. The inductees were chosen from 15 nominees. To be eligible, performers must have released their first commercial record at least 25 years before being nominated.
Yeah, okay, so there you go.
Tutti bene.
Wait.
Oh, now and then it keeps on going. See, I don't know how to use any of this technology at all.
That was
at least Rage got in.
Wait a minute. They just gave it to Willie?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Spinners. Remember, good grief, he deserves
Willie should
it
have
now.
got that 20 years ago.
Correct.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah, Willie, that should be a Lifetime Achievement Award, not a rock.
Right?
My thing is have we gotten to the point where it can't be the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame anymore because now we got country people, Dolly Parton saying, "Don't put me in, I don't care." You got Missy Elliott in there now. Last time I remember, she's like a hip hop queen, not rock and roll.
Hip hop is rock and roll. Yeah, hip hop is rock and roll, brother.
True.
It's like
the guitar
rock
riffs
and roll is just the blues. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's really be the Blues Hall of Fame because everybody's just singing the blues. I think we're going to see it's just the Music Hall of Fame at this point now.
That's what I was thinking.
Hip hop is by far rock and roll. It's always been rock and roll. All of the beginning of hip hop records were rock and roll breaks and rock samples. So Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inducting hip hop artists just kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
You know,
and Missy wasn't the first. There's been plenty of hip hop artists.
Yeah.
All I have to say is I saw Big Boy introduce Kate Bush, and that was awesome.
That's
Right.
rad.
That was pretty cool. Like he even ragged on the teleprompter guy. He was like, "Yo, did you go to school? Like, what did you write here? Like."
Wait,
Fabulous.
did Kate Bush actually show up? I thought
that
she
was the
like,
big question. Yeah, because she wasn't going to go.
You know, I did not get that far. I had to cater.
They probably did they did like probably a reel. They're like, now to the video, you know?
Probably. I don't think she goes out much anymore.
Is she one of these like recluse?
Yeah, she doesn't.
I think in the last decade or so, I don't think I've heard or seen her in public settings. So maybe
really?
I'm wrong.
I thought she just went. I thought she was just playing some shows.
I could be wrong. That's what I said.
Yeah,
so you can research me and figure out if I was wrong.
I'm always.
right.
Hey, don't worry. I'm always.
Hey, listen, that's what you're there for.
I'm gonna Google search you now.
Yeah, Google search me. I do love Kate Bush.
I love that. Like everybody is so busy, they really hadn't had time to really watch a show. So we're all Googling right now.
Well, there's so many people that have vetoed their nomination and refused to be inducted in it. So it's clear that somebody that wants to be inducted is now agreeing to it and the other ones are not. And it depends on the selection. And now I guess why the selection got so, I guess, a myriad of selections of everywhere. So it doesn't really transpire. It comes from rock and roll and blues. You were correct. And so I would agree that it's kind of like the minutia of everything. You're like, oh, you're a musician. You'll work.
I mean, Dolly Parton's kind of rock and roll, man.
Yeah, she is. I mean, I love her. No women I know that doesn't love her.
It's clear. Kate did not go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Figure.
Oh.
She was
I just figured. Yeah, I figured it all out. She's on tour. She's like,
okay,
thanks. This is really cool.
That's fair.
I got a show tonight, so sorry.
Yeah, I still got bills to pay.
Yeah, right.
No,
the show's like more money than anything else. So
I think she just did it because she was just like, my fans are more important than you, like snobby people up in the Grammys or whatever.
That have finally acknowledged me after decades of decades. Sorry.
What? I had to be on Stranger Things before anyone knew my music? Oh my gosh.
Oh.
It's like that Paul McCartney thing that you're going to pop up, just a conversation about him being a character on Kanye West and everyone introducing him as a unknown artist, which is hilarious.
That Paul McCartney's gonna do some things.
Oh yeah, some things, because he's never done them before. But in a public setting, how ridiculous! I've never seen a Paul McCartney ever. Who is this person?
Right.
The younger generation are figuring it out, maybe. Maybe.
They're not even, the younger generation doesn't care at all if it's not.
Oh, they care if they're on TikTok with it.
Yeah, that's what
I'll use your music for my jam on my TikTok.
Hey man, you use my music on your TikTok jam. It gets me a couple million views. Like,
yeah,
in the bank.
There's music available for everything, free of charge.
Man.
Just get it out there.
You just want to eat Big Macs for 10 minutes straight with my song playing?
Oh yeah, be the next cranberry juice guy with the backing track.
Actually, I was actually thinking about this, and the Rose Bowl, the Rose Parade's coming up, and there's always music there. And there's the one thing that I've always thought would be super cool, and they only do it so rarely, is have like a live band on a float, and they basically play a show down the parade route. Oh, I can only imagine the float that you would make. It would be some crazy jumble of like everything put together that I could think of. And you guys playing on like trash cans and stuff. It would be the Chester Copperbot float. That would be like the float to see.
I hope it would be good. I've seen some floats, not you specifically, you're talented, but I've seen some floats when I was in Ireland, and it was like the funniest thing that I was like, oh, you should not be on a float because your sound system is horrible. We need to fix the audio and then we'll be good. We'll be good. It's like
just a good, good party band stuff.
I'm sure sound-wise we could rock a float out. Like I think we have the equipment to do that, but
no,
someone's got to create some like cool Alice in Wonderland retro sci-fi type float for us to ride.
No,
on.
you know what you need, guys.
And I need a seatbelt because for
I
sure
need a
I'm not
seat
like
belt.
To not fall
I'm
off
back
while
there
you're.
and he hits a pothole in L.A. driving down to the Rose Bowl. Like,
True.
It
It makes
We'll
extra
Milli
percussion to your
Vanilli
drum
that.
set.
does.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'll put pads on. We'll Milli Vanilli it.